Coming up with a company name can be one of the most daunting tasks that you have on your startup to-do list. The reality is, this is gonna sound harsh, people don't care what your company name is. You look at some of the greatest companies that are the top brands today, Google, Nike, Apple, all these companies, they either have misspellings as words or made up words, or in Apple's case, I honestly think they just decided that we need a company name, let's call it Apple. So when you're thinking about how to do a company name, try, if you can, to incorporate some element of what your business is into either a word that sounds like your business or something that people can remember, that's easy to remember, easy to spell, communicates enough about what you do, and ultimately is really short and the URL is available. Anything that is two words together, especially if they're short words, I would just say probably just give up now on trying to find that URL. Unless you're willing to end with like a .io ending on that URL, or a .org or a .net, which is a little more outdated, you're probably not gonna find the .com or .co URL that you're looking for. So here are some things you can remember. First, utilize a word scrambler. Take a couple words that sound like the business or things that you want to have incorporated in your business and throw them into a word scrambler, limit the characters to under 7 characters, and see what comes out. That's actually how Huify was named. We took the word human and we took the word personify, put it into a word scrambler, and out came Huify. It was a 5-letter word, the .com was available, the .co was available. When we Googled it, we didn't find anything else that was relevant to it, so we knew from day one we could rank in Google for our company name. The one thing about Huify, looking back in retrospect, there are some spelling errors that usually come up. People don't really necessarily remember how to spell it. They either spell it like hue, like a color hue, and then ify, or they pronounce it funny, but the reality is people still find our site and figure out how to get to us. So the chances are they're gonna probably do the same for you as long as you're putting out a lot of really good content. Coming up with a name that's short will make sure that people remember how to spell it. That can be the biggest, one of the hardest things. The key things to remember when you're coming up with a name are make it short, make it easy to spell, try to make sure it has something to do with your company's product or the service you deliver, and at the end, honestly, just get it done. That's the biggest thing that keeps companies from coming up with their name, is they come up with some good choices and they don't proceed on any of them because they just don't want to get it out the door. You can always change your name, and again, like I said before, people don't really care what your company name is. They just care about the value that they can get from your company, either your service or your product. But coming up with a name is more of semantics. Good luck.